Hi everybody, it's me Tess with Tess Loves Yarn. And you guys, today I have a huge crochet hook review for you. Now I am going to be going over these hooks and I'll go over them and show them to you, and then at the end of that I will let you know which ones are my favorite and why they are my favorite, and which ones are my least favorite and why that's so. Okay, so these are in no particular order. Boom, I just started writing down what they were with the prices and where to find them so that I can let you know in case you would like to purchase these. Now, I also want to let you know that I will have links listed in the description below. And my Amazon links, I am an affiliate, so if you do click on those, you help my channel just a little bit. They give me a few pennies every time someone uses my link. It doesn't cost any more for you to use those links. It's the same as if you just went there on your own. It just benefits my channel a little bit. Yeah, so I wanted to throw that out there before we got started. Now, the very first hook I'm going to talk about are the Clover Armoire crochet hooks. Now, these hooks, you can buy them as a single hook. These are what they look like, the regular sizes. They go from very small, you can get the steel crochet hooks, all the way up to the jumbo sizes. This is a size 12. Now the bigger sizes after a 6, I believe, are plastic, but they're the same shape as the metal hooks, as you can tell. They do not come in metal after a size 6 millimeter. So those are your Clover hooks, and they are ergonomic, so they're very easy to hold if you have arthritis in your hands, any type of arthritis, or any kind of disability that involves your hands. Okay, I have RA, so I very rarely buy hooks that are not ergonomic. I just want to throw that out there. I do want to say that I have a collection here of, I'm going to say these are, I never really know how to pronounce this. Is it Boyce? Boyce, it's B-O-Y-C, I think is what that is. These hooks, oh no, B-O-Y-E, Boise? Boy? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're a crocheter, you know what these hooks are. These are the metal hooks that I received a long time ago from a relative that I had. So yeah, these are those hooks right here. I will talk more about these hooks at the very end, but I wanted to let you know that I do have those, so I know exactly what they are. And also I want to let you know I have used all of these hooks. I have sat down and made a granny square with all of these hooks, so I know exactly how they perform with yarn. A lot of them I have also used with chenille yarn and blanket yarn, so I can tell you if they're good with those yarns or not either. Now, these hooks right here, I don't have any of the larger sizes. I have not used these Boye Hooks with any chenille or blanket yarn, just regular acrylic yarn. Okay, so there we go. There's the Boyce. You know what? Would it be easier just to tell you what I like and don't like about them as I'm going through them? I think so. Let's go that way. So the Boyce hooks, I must say, these are my least favorite hook. Least favorite. These particular hooks are not ergonomic, so I don't even use them. I have them because they were gifted to me by a relative and they have sentimental value to me. So I have them. That is the only reason I have them. I do not like the shape of the hook. It's very round at the top, so it's harder to dig into a stitch, especially if you're doing amigurumi and you need those tight stitches. It's very hard to get into the stitch with a very rounded hook at the top. So yeah, I just do not care for these at all. My least favorite, I never use them. Yeah, so there we go. There's those hooks. The Clover hooks that I just showed you guys, I absolutely love these Clover hooks. They are pointy at the top. They're not like pointed enough that they're gonna stab you, but they are very pointy and they do get into tight stitches very well. So this is the Clover hooks, and I have the original set of Clover hooks. I have the set with the smaller metal hooks all the way up to the set with the plastic hooks. Okay, these I got at Joann's with a 60% off coupon, this set right here. These I bought separately on Amazon. They run about $10 a piece. Sometimes they're a little more, and sometimes they're actually a little less. It just depends. The bigger sizes tend to be a little bit more in price. So yeah, but these are about $10, and these are about $10 if you buy them singly, which is why I recommend you buy the set. If you really love them, buy the set. Much more cost efficient. The other hooks I want to talk about are also Clover hooks, but they are from Etsy and they are custom hooks. And so these hooks are by My Darn Yarn on Etsy. They are absolutely gorgeous. They have big, thick, chunky acrylic handles. I'm going to pull a bunch of these out to show them to you. Look at those acrylic handles right here. I have them in, I think, almost every size because I do have RA, and because I have RA, my hands are achy breaky. You know, like that Billy Cyrus song, Achy Breaky Heart? I have achy breaky hands. And so, yeah, these are my hooks. Whoops, from My Darn Yarn. You guys, these are very durable. I have only broken one, and it was one of the plastic ones, and it broke because I dropped it on a concrete floor. And the hook part broke off from the handle. Like I said, I dropped it on a concrete floor. I was at an event and I was crocheting while talking to other people there, and yeah, I dropped it. So it's a thing. It happens. It happens just like that. What can you do, right? So I love these acrylic hooks by My Darn Yarn. They are absolutely some of my favorite hooks. Now, as far as price goes, these hooks are pricey. They are $38. I think they were $34 or maybe, no, 32 when I first started buying them, which was years ago. Now, I didn't get all these hooks at once. I ordered 1 or 2 at a time, and usually for a special occasion, for a holiday or for a birthday or for something like that. I would order like maybe 2 at a time. Also, they have gone up in price. They are now $38.70 a piece. So they are very pricey. The priciest hooks that I have, actually. So very pricey for those. Now, I also have Clover Hooks from another Etsy artist. And these hooks are by Polymer Clay Shed. They are Clover Hooks, and she puts the polymer clay around them. They're beautiful. They're very comfortable to hold in your hand. You know, I do have a pencil grip. I mean, not a pencil grip, knife grip. Sorry about that. I use a knife grip, and these are very comfortable for me to hold. You can see I have, what, 7 of them. These were $24 when I started buying them, and they are now $25. So they've only gone up $1. So that's not too bad. And definitely more affordable than the other, but the grip is not as fat as the grip that you get on these. I mean, look at the difference. Yeah. So it just depends on what you like and what feels the most comfortable in your hand. But so those are my Clover hooks that I have, that I truly love because of the reasons I just said. They are very easy to use. The hook itself is a really nice hook. It's pretty deep. It can catch the yarn and hang on to it so the yarn doesn't slip out. And the top of the hook is pointy so you can get into tight stitches. I really like that. The next set of hooks I'm going to talk about are the Furls Hooks. I have a collection of Furls Hooks. I keep them in here. These are my Furls Streamline Metal Hooks, and these were the very first ones to come out in the silver metal. Let me see. Yeah, the silver. These hooks are also very nice hooks. They also have a pretty nice point on the top, if you can see that. See those points there? If you can, let me see. Can you see that? Yeah. I was going to turn my camera down, but I really like to look at you guys. So that's why I decided to do it this way. But the Furls, once again, the handles are very thick. They are also weighted. Now you might think that a weighted handle would be hard to use and would tire your hand, but the way they're weighted, when you crochet with them, it automatically helps bring your hand back down. So you're raising it up and then it's kind of automatically coming down after you make your stitch. And it actually does not tire my hands at all. I can crochet for a couple of hours with this without having any hand problems. That's amazing, especially with my RA. So I really, really love Furls. Now these hooks are pricey. They're $26 a piece. However, they do give occasional coupon codes, and I got these for $22 a piece. And once again, I didn't buy them all at once. I would buy a couple at a time. And that's how I think most people do it, unless, you know, you just have what, you know, stupid money, right? Or somebody, you know, is gifting you those for a special occasion or whatever. In which case, you know, you are very blessed, right? Now, recently, I did acquire some of the brand new streamlined metal hooks in the color Onyx. And if you don't know what these are, they are literally brand new and they are black. So they are very similar to the metal, but they're the silver, but they're black. So yeah, the hook shape and size are exactly the same. It's just these are a black metal and they are metal. And I really like them. You guys, they also came out with the color blush in this design. These are the two I have. They have one more color. It's blush, and it's a rose gold color. I don't have any of those, but I hope to get some for Christmas. So these were my birthday present. I just had a birthday. A week ago was my birthday. I spent it in the hospital, but I did get some lovely onyx streamline hooks from Furls, and I actually got 5 of them. How crazy is that, y'all? 5 of them. So very blessed to have these. I really, really enjoy using them. I also have a resin hook by Furls, and it is this hook right here. This is the Furls Streamline Glitter Hook. These are, let's see, what was the name of this one? I want to say it was Wonderland, a Wonderland hook. These are $26 a piece. I really like this hook. I have 2 of these. I have one in the Wonderland, and then I have one, let's see, I'm trying to think of what my other one was, and I can't think. I'm having a little brain fog. Can't think of what it is. But I really like these hooks for the same reason. If you can tell, they have a nice point on the top, and they can really work into your stitches very well. And with the resin, they're not as slick as the metal, and that can be a benefit depending on what kind of yarn you're using. If you're using a yarn that is very slick, you all know what I'm talking about, right? Like maybe like Kaboo or one of the yarns that are slick, then your silver hooks, you might lose your yarn, right? Because they just slide right off. These have a little bit of traction, just like the wooden hooks, and so your yarn doesn't slide right off as easily as it would with a metal hook. And that is the reason that I have 2 of these. I have them in my more favorite sizes, and the shiny yarns, or the more slick yarns I usually use a 4mm or a 5mm, and that's what I have. I only have 2. I have a 4mm and a 5mm. So that's another one. And these are the, did I say these are the resin hooks? I think I did. Yeah. So we have those, and I do like those to use with my slick yarn, and that's the only way I like to use those. Okay, now the next hook that I'm going to talk about are the Tulip Etimo Rose hooks right here. I did get this on Amazon. I had points built up and I used my points, so I only wound up paying, oh, I forgot to tell you how much these are. Did I tell you these are $26 a piece? I like this so much that I actually bought one of these for a dear friend of mine, and I gifted it to her when I went to see her back in May. That's how much I like that hook. So the Etimo Tulip Rose hooks, they come with a little case, a little 6-inch ruler, a darning needle, and 3 crochet hooks. These hooks are a size 5 mil, a 5.5 mil, and I believe a 6.5 mil. So you get the 5 mil, a 5.5 mil, and a 6.5 mil. You get 3 hooks. And as you can see, these are very similar to the Clover hooks. Very similar. I mean, here's the Clover hook. Look at that, you guys. Let me see if I can do that. So you can see the shape of that hook is very similar. And for that reason, because y'all know I love Clover hooks, I really like these hooks. The only thing that I don't like about them, they have a shorter handle, and if you have small hands, these are like totally the hook for you. Okay, for me, it kind of hits me right in my palm, if you can see that, and therefore I can't use it for very long without it starting to hurt. So that is one downside of this hook. If you have some small little hands, this is going to be a great hook for you. However, if you get it in this bundle, you're not going to get a smaller size than a 5 mil. That's the only downside for buying it in the bundle. This normal price for this is $38.50 on Amazon. Like I said, I had some points built up because I'm a Prime member, and I was able to get it for a big discount because I use my points. Yeah. Blah. And you guys, here is the little plastic ruler that comes with it, and the darning needle that also comes with it. So that's what you get for $38.50 unless you're a member that has points. And then you can use your points and get a discount. But yeah, so I do like these. I just can't use them very long because they're just too short for me. And just to compare these to the regular Clover hook size, it's very similar. It's just a little bit shorter than this regular Clover. And I have the same issues with regular Clovers. They're just a little too short to really be comfortable for any long-term crocheting in my hand. But I do love my Clovers. Yeah. So those are the Etimo, Tulip Etimos. I also have one Tulip Etimo in the red, and I'll show you what that looks like. You can get this on Amazon as well for about $10. This is a 6 mil that I have. I just wanted to try it. It's the exact same as the pink ones. Let me pull out one of these. The size is the same. You know, everything is the same. The handle, the grip is the same. The length is the same. So once again, a little too short for me, just because that when it hits into my hand like that, it tends to start hurting over time. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I hold on to my hook really tight. I'm like that with pens and pencils when I write. I just hang on really tight. I don't know why. I've always done that. So yeah, that's a me thing. Probably not a you thing, but definitely a thing. So for those reasons, I don't really use these hooks a lot, but I do have them because I bought them. Yeah. And someday they will go away from my house and they will go to people who actually will use them. So, like possibly my son's girlfriend. So she would probably use these. But anyway, they are very nice hooks if you have smaller hands. I don't have really small hands. I have like medium hands. I mean, I wouldn't say I have a large hand, but I would say I have a medium hand, and they're really just a little too short for me. Just a tiny bit, like by 1/4 of an inch. I mean, really, it's that close, okay? I'm sorry, I need a little drink because my throat is dry. I think when I was in the hospital, I caught a cold. Probably a nurse gave it to me. I don't know. I've been having little cold symptoms ever since I got home. Okay, that's better. So the next hook that I want to talk about, you guys, I want to talk about the Ommi hooks that are pretty much a Furls knockoff. They come in a container like this. They're from Amazon. They are $12 to $13 a piece. This is a wooden one. And once again, it's got a very nice point. It's very half the price of a Furls. And it's very comparable to a Furls, believe it or not. I enjoy using these. It's got a nice handle. It's long. Look how long that is. So it doesn't dig into, you know, the end doesn't dig into the palm of my hand like some of the hooks with shorter handles. And you can really get into your stitches with that pointy top. So really, really like these. It's a good value, everybody. And the good value I like is the wooden ones. Now, honestly, I do have a couple of the resin hooks as well. And they're actually a very good value too. They are the same price as the wooden ones, but they have a lot more drag on them. Now, these Ommis have more drag than the Furls. My Furls hooks, for some reason, they don't have near the drag as the Ommis. I guess if you maybe put this under a microscope, this resin is probably rougher and not as polished as the Furls. The Furls are much smoother. They have less traction with your yarn. Let's see. What am I wanting to say? Y'all know what I mean, right? Your yarn moves more freely over the Furls than it does over the Ommi resin hooks. Now, I do have to say they're wooden hooks. I have several, and they're very nice. The resin ones, I don't have very many of these because of that issue. I prefer the Furls because they're much smoother, and it makes me think that they're polished to a higher degree, and that is why. That would make sense to me, right? Yeah. So, with that said, let's move on. The next set of hooks I want to talk about is a set of hooks that I just got not too long ago from, it used to be We Crochet. It's the Knit Picks crochet site. It's now just crochet.com, and it is the dot crochet hooks. You get a set of these, and they are $30. And you get a set that goes from 2mm all the way up to 6mm, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hooks. 9 hooks from 2mm up to 6mm. And you guys, I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised. I really was. So I'm going to pull this out of here. I'm going to pull one out of here and show you these hooks. These to me are very similar to the Clover hook. Check that out. Can you all see that? I'm going to try to put this. Yes, there, that's better. Very, very similar to a Clover hook. Now, what I want you to notice is the height difference. These Dots hooks by We Crochet, or crochet.com as they're calling it now, these are almost an inch longer. You know, that is significant. And look at that. I can hold that without that digging into the palm of my hand. So these hooks are a huge winner for me. And at $30 for 9 hooks, beginning with a size 2mm, it is a great value. So these are one of my new favorite hooks, the hooks by crochet.com. Love them. I mean, love the point. Love the handle is ergonomic, not as big as, you know, of course these, but it's still quite comfortable to use. So loving these. And at $30, they are definitely more affordable, and you get the entire set. And they're very cute. They come in all different colors. Let me pull these out, you guys. Look at this. All different colors. And I really like that. They're super cute. And you know what? We need things to be aesthetically pleasing, don't we? We want pretty things. It's just true. So yeah, highly, highly recommend the We Crochet hook set for $30. And you guys, you can get a 15% coupon code. They do have coupon codes here and there, which will give you 15% off of that $30. So that is amazing right there, because that is like $9 off. So that would make your crochet set $21. I mean, really? That's amazing for such a great quality hook. Love this hook. Love it. Yeah. Can't say that enough. Love it. Love it. All right. Next set of hooks that I'm going to talk about real quickly are the Susan Bates Twist and Lock set. Now, these are on Amazon for $31.16. Joann's also carries these for $50. Now, I'm telling you what I did. I bought them at Joann's with a 60% off coupon. I got these for like $20-ish. I would not pay $50 for this. Flat out. I just wouldn't. And I'm going to tell you why. These hooks, I had to take this back twice and exchange them for a different set because one or more of the attachments right here had a rough spot in it, and it would snag my yarn. I finally got a good one. These are all good. They don't snag my yarn. And so I'm definitely happier with it like that. Thank you. So have an Amazon delivery right there, and she likes my yarn room, so she's giving me the thumbs up. Thank you. But so these hooks, as you can see, are very pointy on the end. I'm going to get the trusty little pink case so you can see that. Very pointy on the end. They are almost like, I mean, super pointy. Like, ooh, ow. Kind of hurts if you, yeah, that hurt if you accidentally stab yourself. But that is the trademark of Susan Bates. They are very pointy on the end. I do like these, and these are great for travel because you've got all of your sizes in one. It comes in this handy little case that you can just throw in your yarn bag. And for that reason, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. The only drawback is if you buy this, test those tips and make sure that they are not rough. Make sure that they do not snag your yarn. This is my 3rd set. I had to return 2 of them to get one that was good. So keep that in mind. If you buy these, don't just like put them down and not try them for a while. Pick them up, put each of the tip onto the handle right here, which by the way is a nice big chunky handle. And these tips, you just put it in and twist it, and they click in place and they don't move. So that's very nice. And if you get this with a coupon and only pay like $21 for it, well worth the price, especially if you take your yarn bag everywhere like I do. You don't want to take your more expensive hooks and take the chance of losing them. You know, grab this, throw it in, and no matter what project you're working on, you have the hook size you need. So that's what I love this for. So very happy with the 3rd Susan Bates Twist and Lock set that I got. Yeah, took 3 tries, but you know, 3's the charm, right? So there we have that one. We have another one, which is the Yarniss Hooks, and I want to show you these. These are gifted to me by my very good friend Deborah. When I went to see her in May. She lives in the UK, and these hooks right here are very affordable. Now, our version of them are by Yarniss, and you can get them on Amazon. They are this hook. These are amazing, you guys. Look at the big, thick handle. They fit in your hand. They are so comfortable. They're extremely lightweight. The hook is very nice. It grabs your yarn. It has a little bit of a point on it so that you can get into the stitches much easier than you can with the Boye, I don't know what you call those. But these are very nice. I enjoy these hooks tremendously. I have used them many, many times, especially on road trips. I grab them and toss them in my bag just because I do enjoy them. They're easy to hold on to. They're light. They don't tire my hand out. They're great. The ones that we have in the US are by Yarniss, and they are $17.63 on Amazon. You get sizes 3 mil all the way up to a 6 mil. So that is these. Deborah, honey, if you're watching, thank you. This was an amazing gift that I truly appreciate. So yeah, I really, really like these a lot. Can't actually tell you how much I like these. I like these a lot, and these are very affordable, you guys. I know that Deborah told me if you buy them separately, you can buy them separately. They're about $5 a piece, so you can just get like your favorite sizes. You don't have to get the whole kit. But in the US, the whole kit is only $17.63. So if you need more than 3, you're better off buying it in the kit or the bundle that comes with all those sizes, because you get sizes all the way from 3 mil to 6 mil. So love that. Another item by Yarniss that I really enjoy are these lighted hooks. Whoops. Yes, you guys, lighted hooks. These are actually pretty darn amazing. The hook itself lights up. It has a light in it right here, and I need to charge my, I actually need to charge this maybe. Let's see, because I use these at night so that I can crochet in the dark. And I don't have to worry about waking Superman up. And yes, I have worn the battery down, so I need to charge these, you guys. My handle needs to be charged. I'm sorry I can't show you the light, but the actual hook itself has a nice pointy tip and reminds me of a clover hook. Very much like a clover hook. So these lighted hook, that they're interchangeable. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different sizes. I believe it goes from a 2 mil up to a 6 mil size. These are awesome. You can, especially if you're working on, it actually goes up to an 8 millimeter. This is an 8 millimeter. Let me see what the smallest hook size is. I believe it's a 2.5. So it goes from a 2.5 up to an 8 mil. And these light up your stitches really, really well. Like, I don't even need a neck light. I can just use the hook itself. If you go on a road trip and you're in the car and it's nighttime and you're driving and you don't want to use that neck light because it might be too much light in the car, then this is the way to go. And you guys, this set right here was on Amazon for $20. Well worth it if you crochet at night or if you use dark yarn that is hard to see the stitches. Yeah, amazing. These are amazing. I highly recommend them right here. The very last set of hooks that I'm going to talk to you about right now are these hooks by the Pioneer Woman. They are rose gold in color. They have the ergonomic hook handle. Let's see. How did I open these? Oh yeah, they open on the side. They're kind of tricky. And this is what they look like. I did use these, and I have to say that I did not care for them. I really did not care for them. And let me grab one out of here and show you. So the handle is too short. It just pokes me. I'm sorry about that. That's my dog barking because somebody's walking their dog. So I apologize. Maxie, you're okay? So yeah, these are, the handles are just too short. They poke me. The top is too round. It's more like the Boye crochet hook. If you like the Boye hook, if that's your style, because you know we're all different, we all love our own styles, whether it be Boye or Susan Bates or Clover style, we all like our own styles, right? If you like Boye, you will like these. They are very pretty, but you have to kind of have a smaller hand to use these, or you have to have a hand that it doesn't bother you if something's like poking you right there, because that really bothers me. And it just might be because I have RA and I have fibromyalgia, And that might be why. It may not bother, you know, a typical person that doesn't have those illnesses. Okay, so anyway, these were $24. However, they have been put on clearance now at Walmart for $10. I bought them for $24. And there's my receipt. So, yeah, but they are $10 right now if your store has any left. So the Pioneer Woman yarn is also on clearance. I believe it's $3 a ball right now. If your store has any left, you might want to check that out as well. But anyway, oh, you guys, I did have one more hook to talk about. And this hook is by Hobby Lobby. And this is the hook right here. It's got the short handle, therefore I don't care for it. But I do like the shape of the hook. It's very much like a clover. It's just the handle is just a little too short for me. And the other thing I don't like about the handle, it's made out of this rubbery stuff. And you guys, lint and little pieces from your yarn, like especially if you use Chanel yarn like I do, it sticks to it. I mean, it sticks to it like it's sticky-ish. And I am constantly like taking a little bit, dipping my fingers in water and then going like this when I was testing the hook. Yeah, so because of that fact, I don't like the handle because it's too short and it's too sticky. Lint and yarn pieces, acrylic pieces, they stick to it like it's like tape or glue or something. I don't know what it is. But these are extremely affordable. And if that wouldn't bother you, they're only $2.99 a piece. Now that's very affordable, very. So, you know, with that said, I like the shape of the hook. I like all of the hook part. I like how it goes into my yarn, how it makes stitches. Just do not like the handle. That's all I don't like. There you go. Take it for what it is, you guys. If you don't mind a sticky handle and a shorter handle, this hook could be for you because, wow, it does a great job actually crocheting. Yeah. So, you guys, that is it. That is my big hook review. I mean, how many hooks did I just review? That was a lot of hooks, right? So I hope you enjoyed this. I will put links to all of the Amazon hooks below. I will also link Furls and Crochet.com below in case you like those. I have to say, the huge winner out of all of these hooks would be, I would say the #1 winner for me would be the Dots Crochet hooks, and the #2 winner would be the Yarniss hooks. Yeah, these two right here, #1, #2, huge winners as far as the price, the way it performs, and the way it feels in my hand. 2 winners right here. Okay, the other hooks are much more expensive, and we have to be cognizant of that when we're looking to purchase hooks, because who can afford to spend a boatload of money unless, you know, like I said, unless you're just, you know, super wealthy, right? So we always have to keep prices in mind. At least I do, and I'm thinking probably you do too. I'm not sure. But yeah, so those are the wins of the day. Of course, you know, I love my Clover hooks. I love my Furls hooks. It's just economically, they're not the best value. These hooks definitely are. There you go, guys. That is your crochet hook review for for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you see anything you like, please leave me a comment below and let me know what is your favorite hook. I would love to know, because if I haven't tried it, I'd like to try it because it's kind of my thing. All right. Thank you, everybody. And really quickly, I want to mention my private memberships are open and available for my private memberships to my channel. For more information on that, you can click on the join button and see the info and then make your decision. Also, I want to thank all of my returning subscribers. I am so grateful for each and every one of you because you support me just by being here. And that means so much to me. Thank you for that. If you are new here, I'd be tickled pink if you'd hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube family here. Yeah, that would be awesome. It's totally free to subscribe, doesn't cost any money, and it does help my channel. It helps me in so many ways, and I really, truly appreciate it. Now, with all that said, y'all know what's next. Be kind and be safe out there in the world, no matter where you are. And I will see you all very soon, hopefully on Wednesday. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Bye.